Hello, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be sharing more of my K-pop unpopular opinions with you. Disclaimer: these are only my opinions, so please be respectful. Without further ado, let's get started. I am going to start intense this time. Firstly, I am not a hater when it comes to shipping. I think that shipping is cute and fine as long as it's done respectfully. I think shipping culture has gotten out of hand, to be honest. Some fans are delusional and their comments are honestly disturbing. For me personally, I have known my best friend since middle school, so we are obviously very close. And with that, I would be extremely uncomfortable if other people or even other friends of mine shipped us romantically. I cannot imagine how weird it must be for idols to see these comments, analysis, and videos of their fans shipping them romantically. A great example of a respectful ship and shippers is Soap. I'm sure the shippers know that Soap is simply a relationship between great friends. LMAO, I am a Soap shipper, so I might be biased, but this is what I noticed. Now, there are many popular ships that are extremely toxic in my opinion. One of the worst ships by far is Lizkook. If you don't know, a few years ago when both BTS and Blackpink were growing in popularity, fans decided to ship the ма.피.아 members of each respective group. It became so bad that fans started to believe that the ship was real and even bashed other idols for getting close with Lisa or Jungkook. I remember after Jungkook said that IU was his ideal type, many Lizkook shippers began to bash IU. This behavior is extremely toxic considering that neither Lisa nor Jungkook know each other or at least acknowledge each other in public. In general, I believe that shipping culture is super problematic. Even if a majority of fans ship idols in a positive and non-intimate way, many other shippers begin to become delusional and obsessed with the ship. The reason I am personally so against shipping, especially when idols are in different groups, is because of the fans. When members can ship themselves together, I believe that the ship is less likely to become problematic. But when fans start pairing idols to each other over a subtle glance, it becomes quite disturbing to say the least. I know I sound like a Karen ranting on and on about this, but I have been holding this in for a while now. And this isn't just a K-pop thing. This is a pop culture thing. But I will get more in depth with that in the next topic. Now, this topic is an opinion that I feel applies to every fandom, but the whole K-pop fans are toxic narrative is so annoying that I can't not talk about it. Let me say that every fandom has toxic fans. Every one. No fandom is excluded. Many people paint K-pop stans to be toxic because of the stan culture. I do agree that some K-pop stans are extremely loud and obnoxious when it comes to stan culture. But with that being said, fandom should not be generalized as toxic. Everyone is not toxic in these fandoms. I honestly feel like non-K-pop fans are empowered by making K-pop stans feel inferior to them. For example, if a K-pop stan is uploading fancoms of their favorite idols on Twitter, and has accounts dedicated to their ULT idol groups, non-K-pop fans feel the need to judge them and make them come off as obsessive. I know people who for years hid the fact that they are K-pop fans for the simple fact that they don't want to be bullied or made fun of. They could be called curlboo, teenage white girls, obsessive, and weird for simply enjoying music and performances from Korean artists. I personally am not afraid to say I am a fan of K-pop, but I am subconscious about wearing merch or playing their music in public because I don't want to be the K-pop girl. It's almost similar to the anime kid narrative back when I was in school. It's super childish and petty at this point. But back to my original point, every artist has toxic fans. The bigger the fandom, the more toxic fans. I know many people who have said NCT stans aren't toxic, they're one of the most chill fandoms. This is mainly true, but I have still seen several NCT stans who degrade other fandoms, groups, and other stans just to make NCT seem superior to other groups. Overall, I want the narrative that if you enjoy K-pop, or music in general, that you are toxic because there are several negative connotations behind it. For my next topic I will be discussing my opinion on the reason why as a woman, I don't connect with female idol groups as much as males. I won't talk too much about this, but I did feel like throwing my perspective on female groups in this video. I have been getting into some more female idol groups as of late, and have been enjoying their content. But I can't help to think about why it has taken me so long to start standing female idol groups. I honestly think it's because I am not a huge fan of the cute concept that many girl groups have. If a girl group does a cute concept, it has to be appealing and different from other groups. The first female group I stand was Mamamoo. I love Mamamoo because of their mature sound and look. The next group was Twice, to be honest. I think I loved Twice at the time because I enjoyed their variety and concepts. Although Twice is known for their cute concepts, I feel that because they are much more mature in the industry, they have a more mature sound overall. Groups that I have really been enjoying as of late have been Dreamcatcher and G-Idol. I love Dreamcatcher's rock, punk concept, and G-Idol's immensely wide range of talent and concepts. I haven't paid much attention to other groups because I don't want to. It's weird, but yeah, lol. Hopefully, I'll start listening to more female groups and branch out. Please do recommend some groups that you like to me in the comments section below. If you guys keep up my channel, then you know that I am a huge fan of Woods, Cho Sung-yeon. I have been a fan for only a while, but I have known of Unique for some time now. Because I have just started getting into Woods, I found out that he was in the Produce X101 idol group X1. Once I found this out, I then fell into the hole that is Produce X101, LMAO. Fast forward to now, obviously, X1 disbanded and each member has debuted if they hadn't already. And I can honestly say, even though it's not really my place, that I am content with X1's disbandment. I think that although X1 have been a widely loved group, they are doing well now. Don't get me wrong, I would have loved for Mnet to have not rigged voting, and or at least keep the group together, as they shouldn't have suffered for Mnet's mistake, but I am content with the decision. If anything, their debut and disbandment was a lesson learned by Net. And if we are keeping it 100, there was no better lineup for X1 in my opinion. Finally, for the last topic, the one we've all been waiting for. Not really, but it's ITZY. I talked about this briefly in my K-pop songs I genuinely love video, but, to reiterate everything, I said that In the Morning was not my favorite ITZY song by any means, but that the choreography for In the Morning is super unique. And even if you're not a fan of ITZY, you cannot lie, their choreos are some of the best in the industry. I also pointed out the similarity in instrumentation, especially in the beginning, which reminded me of NCT 127's Gimme Gimme. I am not saying that JYP copied the instrumental, only that they had a similar vibe. I also really loved the concept. Not many if any female groups do mafia or mystery type concepts, and I am so glad that ITZY is branching out. I think the recent hate that ITZY has gotten, especially YG, is unnecessary. If anyone should be getting backlash for this comeback, should be JYP. I don't think there was anything wrong with their comeback, nor do I think Yeji's dating scandal is anyone's business. The people who say idols are humans too are the same ones who bash idols for doing things normal people do. It's a mess. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. Please comment down below some of your unpopular opinions as well as like the video. If you enjoyed this video and others like this, please subscribe to my channel. It would be greatly appreciated. With all that being said, have a great day and stay safe. Fighting.